Welcome to the Crush pregame show sponsored by Gary Maxwell Insurance, Meta Thrift Pharmacy, Fentress County Block Company, and Progressive Savings Bank. I'm your host, Bronson McNellis, and it is another beautiful day for some football. I'm coming to you from Smith County, where the Fentress County Crush are on the road taking on the Owls. This promises to be a highly contested game, and we'll look at some of the stats, and I'll give you your players to watch after a word from our sponsors.
At MetaThrift, we take great pride in our personal approach to helping our patients understand their health and medications. Meds on Q, our newest edition, creates an immediate connection between our patients and the information they need to take their medication safely. By printing QR codes on the prescription labels, we create a direct link to medication-specific videos that provide comprehensive information about your medications, including proper usage, expected benefits, and potential side effects. It's just another way MetaThrift is investing in our community.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainesboro.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the Parent Teachers Group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Like a great building, a great football team needs a strong foundation. If you're building a home, business, or any kind of structure, call the Fentress County Block Company in Jamestown at 879-9942. They have all you need for that strong foundation. And if you want to watch great football, catch the Fentress County Crush. They have all it takes to be a champion.
And we're back here in Smith County, where we're about to have the coin toss between the Owls and Crush. Both teams marching out to the middle of the field for the coin toss. Now the Crush, they're 3-3. This is a game for third place. This is the third place consolation game, so both teams playing for third place. And as you can see right now, both teams shaking hands out there on the field. And we're going to find out who is going to get the ball to start the game. Looking at some season stats, the Crush, they've scored 160 points on the season. They're averaging 26.66 points per game. They've allowed 86. They're averaging 14.33 points per game. The Crush, they've in wins. Now this is just looking at the games they've won. Crush have scored 108, averaging 36 points per game. They've allowed 24 total. They're averaging 8 points per game. That's what they're giving up in the games they have won. In the games they've lost, Crush has scored 52 points total, averaging 17.33. They've allowed 62 points, averaging 20.66. So in the games they have lost, it's not really been by much. They've been in the games that they've lost, and they've on average, they've won by 28 points, and on average, they have lost by 3.3 points. So once again, all the games that they have lost have been close contests. Once again, the pregame show brought to you by Gary Maxwell Insurance, Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, Fentress County Block Company, and Progressive Savings Bank. Looking at your players to watch in this game, look for number 14, Bryson Bilbrey. He's the quarterback for the Crush. Number 21, Rylan Miller. He's wide receiver and all-around playmaker for the team. And the Crush will look to get him involved early and often. Number 8, Jacob Boshears. He's wingback. And number 5, Miles Lefew, the fullback for the team. Those are your Crush players to watch. And it looks like Crush will be kicking off. And here we go. About to get this game underway. There's the kickoff. It is a short kick. Fielded by number 24 of the Owls. He's making his way down the left side. Tackled by number 56 on the Crush. That is Marquise Thoman with a tackle. All right, so they're going to start just a little bit past the 50-yard line. They're in they're in Crush territory, I should say. Past the 50, they're on the Crush's, I don't know, 47-yard line. It looks like. Playing out a shotgun. There's the snap. 14 to the right side. He's got some running room, making some moves. Gets tackled by Crush. That was number 5 with the tackle, Miles Lefew. One of our players to watch already has a tackle on the night. Making his presence felt in this game is Miles Lefew. And we've got about 7 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. 14 takes the snap, makes another run, gets about 5 yards on the carry. That should bring up about 2nd and 5 here. Beautiful evening for some football. Got a pretty decent crowd that's shown up here in Smith County. Snap to number 2. He's looking, makes the pass. It is bobbled. It is deflected up in the air and almost picked off by the Crush. That would have been a big defensive play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Throwing into a lot of traffic there. So we've seen a couple different players take snaps for the offense for the Owls. There's a handoff to number 14. They've been running a little wildcat, if you will. Doing some snaps to the running back, it looks like. And that's going to move the chains for the Owls. Now the Crush defense, they take on the mentality of bend but don't break. Well, there's a fumble on the field. We'll see who comes up with it. Number 14 for the Crush, that's Bryson Bilbrey, one of our players to watch, comes up with the football. It is Crush ball. 6:49 left to go in the first.
At Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, managing your medications has never been easier. We are the first pharmacy in the Upper Cumberland to offer strip packaging for your medications. Our MedPack strip packaging organizes your meds in easy-to-open pouches organized by date and time you take your meds. It's simple, convenient, and certain. Let us take the worry out of your medications today. For more information, call 879-8133, or we invite you to come by and see our strip packaging machine today.
And we're back here in Smith County. Just had a run from number 21, one of our players to watch. That's Rylan Miller. He's a big playmaker for the team. I just call him the playmaker, as he is always involved heavily in the game plans for Crush, and he always makes big plays at the most crucial moments of the game. And there he was with a big run on first down to move the chains. And here comes Crush for their second play of this drive. And we're having some, looks like we're having some issues with the clock here in Smith County. Referee's on the field motioning for the clock to be running, and it's stuck at 6:49. Looks like the referees are trying to figure out what's going on with the clock here. If they need to, I can go up there and slam my head against it like in Back to the Future. That seemed to work for Marty McFly. And now everyone's attention is up in the box for the control booth of the clock. We're stuck at 6:49, and now it has been reset. It's off completely. All right, we are back. And we're still stuck. Oh, here we go. The clock is back up and running, and we're off to the races, folks. Someone up there must have used them. Oh. Someone up there must have used the Marty McFly technique. You're welcome. 1st and 10 in Smith County. There's the snap, the handoff, and he's hit almost immediately. That didn't go. That run did not go far. That was number 5 on the carry, Miles Lefevue. He's the fullback for the Crush. 2nd down, about 10 to go. This will be should be the 3rd play of the drive. We're down to about 6 minutes now. There's the snap, the pitch. He's looking deep. Number 5 throws it. That's to number 42. Not able to get adjusted to the ball. Incomplete. 5:52 clock stop due to the incomplete pass. And that is 3rd down, 3rd and 10 for the Crush. It may be 3rd down and 9 now that I look at where the placement is. Judging by the scoreboard, though, it's 3rd 10. But, of course, they've had some issues with the scoreboard tonight. All right, here we go. They're looking for the same play. Going to the other side of the field now. It's caught! It's caught! Number 85! Touchdown! Crush! That was Lee Kearns. Lee Kearns for the Crush with the beautiful reception. That's going to make his highlight reel, I can promise you that. Beautiful reception, number 85, Lee Kearns. Here we go for the 2-point conversion. They're going to keep it. That's number 21, Rylan Miller, who just bulldozes his way in for another 2 points. It's 8-0, 5:41 left to go in the first here in Smith County.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
And we're back here in Smith County for this contest between the Fentress County Crush and the Smith County Owls. And we're about to see the kickoff here. Looks like 21, Rylan Miller, is going to be doing the kickoff. This is a new one for me. Booming kick from Rylan Miller. Is there anything this kid can't do? And he is wrestled down to the ground by number 5. That's Miles Lefevue in on the tackle. He's the fullback for the Crush. All right, so they're going to have they're going to be around the 28-yard line. That's where they're going to start this drive, which is great for the Crush. They were on their side of the field to start the first drive, They had to defend a short field. So now they've got the Owls backed up on their side of the field. There's the handoff. He's brought down almost instantly. Don't know if that went for too much. Looks like they're going to give him about 2 yards. Crush already made one big play on defense. They got a fumble recovery. Working out a shotgun is the Owls. They got a lot of running room to the right side of the field. Number 14 off to the races. Brought down after a gain of about 14. That's going to bring up a new set of downs for the Owls. 5:02 left to go here in the first. Crush up 8-0. Both teams have all their timeouts. Once again, the Owls working out of a shotgun formation. They've been using a little wildcat, trying to keep the Crush guessing on who's going to get the ball back there. Juking and jiving his way up for about 4 or 5 yards is number 28 for the Owls. Been a pretty good drive for the Owls thus far. There's another handoff to number 14. Got a lot of running room. That's going to be an easy first down for the Owls after another gain of about 14. His average, number 14 for the Owls, his average for the night has got to be around 15 yards a carry. He gets a lot of running room every time he touches the ball. There's another handoff. Number 14's got it. Got a lot of running room, almost a gain of 10. Just keep feeding him the ball if you're the Owls. Easy game plan. 4:02 left to go here in the first quarter, 8-0. Keeping an eye on the clock here. These games are all won with game management. 14 with the carry again. This is a big gain. A big gain. He's got some running room. That was a gain of it around 20, 23. Like I said, his average for tonight's got to be around 15 yards a carry. Every time he touches it, the Owls are ripping off a huge chunk of yards. If you're the Crush, you got to stop one guy out there. You got to stop number 14. Make him beat you with their other players. And they're trying to trick play there. Number 5 for the Crush wrestles him down. That's Miles Lefew with another tackle. Great play, great defensive play there for the Crush. That's going to be second and about 15 yards to go. We're down to about 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Number 2 for the Owls, he's the quarterback. Directing the offense, he pitches it out to number 14, makes one guy miss, and he's wrestled down finally by number 21. That's Rylan Miller, the playmaker. He makes plays on both sides of the ball. And we've seen him already tonight doing the kickoff. There's nothing this guy can't do. And there's going to be a timeout. We'll be back with more action here in Smith County after a word from our sponsors.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the Parent Teachers Group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And we are back here in Smith County for this game between the Crush and the Owls. Smith County's put together quite the drive. And they are deep in Crush territory. There's the handoff again to number 14. Makes one guy miss. Great field vision by number 14 as he continues to rumble his way forward to the end zone. Or towards the end zone, we should say. Clock continues to run. We're down to about 2:20 here in the first quarter. And he's wrestled down there by Crush. Once again, we talked about how Crush, their defense may bend, doesn't break. That's the mentality, bend, don't break. And they've got their backs up against the wall here, against the end zone. And they're doing all they can to keep the Owls out of the end zone. Watch for a handoff here to number 14. Here it comes, the pitch to number 14, and he is tackled. They take him down. For the Owls, the game plan's simple. They've got to get the ball in the hands of number 14, as he's the guy that's got them here in striking range of the end zone. That's going to be third down. Looks like they got about 6 yards to go, 3rd and goal. We're down to about 1:20 here in the first quarter, and looks like we got. Okay, 4th down. Ball may have come out there. Not sure what happened. Saw the refs throw something out there. 1 minute now to go in the first quarter. 4th down. This is it for the Owls. Can they punch it in, or will Crush be able to stop them? They're going to pass. Broken up. It's no good. Crush takeover on downs. We'll be back with more action from Smith County after a word from our sponsors.
Like a great building, a great football team needs a strong foundation. If you're building a home, business, or any kind of structure, call the Fentress County Block Company in Jamestown at 879-9942. They have all you need for that strong foundation. And if you want to watch great football, catch the Fentress County Crush. They have all it takes to be a champion.
And we're back here in Smith County. 54.1 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Crush on top, 8-0. They've taken over on downs, and they're going to try and get some breathing room for their team. They hand off. He is wrestled down. 45 seconds left to go now. 2nd down. Once again, our players to watch for this game, looking at number 14, Bryson Bilbrey's the quarterback for the Crush. Number 21, Rylan Miller, all-around playmaker. Number 8, Jacob Boshears, he's the wingback. Number 5, Miles Lefevue, he is the fullback. We'll look a little bit more at the roster and the lineup for the Crush coming up here in just a few minutes. And we're almost done with the first quarter here. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Let's look at the Crush lineup. Number 2, that's Lake Drake. Number 4, Landon Fairs. Number 5, that's fullback Miles Lefevue. Number 8, wingback Jacob Boshears. Number 14, that's your quarterback Bryson Bilbrey. Number 20, that's Ronnie Winningham. Number 21, Rylan Miller. 22, Tanner Talent. 23, that's Gary Insko. 26, that's Alex Waters. 28, Logan Panel. Number 30, Eli Justice. 32, JoJo St. John. Number 40, Austin Huddleston. 42, Isaac Garrett. 44, Dalton Brown. 56, that's Marquise Thoman. Number 60, Francisco Ramirez. 61, Sam Winningham. 64, Caden Smith. 65, that's Blake Cravens. 66, Austin Brannon. 67, that's Holden Phillips. 68, JD Anderson. 70, that's Michael Wall. 71, Lane Rich. 72, Landon Swallows. 74, Ethan Hart. Number 80, Tucker Reagan. 85, Lee Kearns already has a touchdown tonight. And number 86, Leland Warden. That is your Crush lineup. All right, both teams coming back out onto the field here for the second quarter. Through the first quarter, Crush the only team to score. They're up 8-0 off that touchdown that Lee Kearns scored for them. Once again, it's just a beautiful night for some football. Pretty decent crowd has shown up for this game between the Crush and the Owls. Now, Crush trying to battle their way out of their side of the field. They're pinned with their back up against the wall, against the end zone. They don't want to give up a safety. It looks like they drew number 8 for the Owls offsides. That's going to give them a little breathing room. And that's going against the Owls. So the referee's going to mark off 5 yards, and that's where the Crush will take over. Their first play went for a loss of yards. That penalty got those yards back and then some. So here we go. Second down, about 10 to go. There's the handoff. Didn't get much. That's going to bring up third down. All right, Crush back out. This is third down. He's looking to pass, and he is hit, wrestled down. Big play, safety. That's going to get the Owls on the board. 2 points for the Owls, and the Crush will punt them the ball. Oh my goodness, as a coach, as any sort of coordinator, you hate giving up safeties. So the Owls will take over now after getting that safety. 8-2, 7:04 left to go here in the second quarter. We'll be back.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Meta3 Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
And we are back here in Smith County. Big turn of events where the Smith County Owls just got a big safety against the Crush, got them on the board 8-2, and now they're about to get the ball back. Talk about a momentum changer. That was it. There's the kickoff directly to number 14. That's the guy you didn't want to get the ball. And Rylan Miller and number 14, Bryson Bilbrey, take him down, and that's where they're going to take over. Owls get great field positioning here. All right, here we go. First down for the Owls. There's the handoff to number 14. He's been the go-to guy all night long. Second down and about 6-7 yards to go. On the previous drive, number 14 was ripping off about 15 yards per carry. So Crush should be very happy they only gave up 4 there. Looks like now they're gearing in on number 14 as he's wrestled down almost immediately after receiving the handoff. Third down and about 8 to go. All right, number 14 going to take the direct snap, it looks like. He's got the ball in his hands, and we've got, that's going to go against the Crush. Oh, looks like that's a false start going against Smith County. It looked like their signal was false start, but they pointed towards Crush. A little miscommunication out on the field, that's all. All right, so that's going to back them up, third and about 13. And There's another penalty on the field. False start again against the Owls. That's going to back them up even more, another 5 yards. Number 14, he's slinging it. Number 80's got it. Interception. Number 80 for Crush. A huge play there. That's Tucker Reagan, the 7th grader, coming down with that interception. What a play by number 80, making a fantastic defensive play. And that's where Crush will take over. Now Crush needs to get some ball movement here so they don't give up another safety. They need to get some offense here. They can't afford to move backwards this close. All right, there's the handoff to number 8. That's Jacob Boshears, and he's a man out there. Oh, wait a minute! Fumble recovery! Oh my goodness, number 8. What a turn of events. Jacob Boshears was just running wild out there, and suddenly the ball popped out. The Owls fall on it, and they're going to take over on down. So after that huge interception by Tucker Reagan, the Owls have the ball back. This is one of those games you need to be here for. Fantastic back and forth game so far here. About 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter, 5 minutes before halftime. And there's the snap, there's the pass, and picked off by who else? The playmaker, number 21. That's Rylan Miller going down the side of the field. Gone! Touchdown! Rylan Miller, but we do have a flag on the play. This one could be coming back. Let's see what the call is. It could have been a block in the back. Let's see what the call is. It looks like it's going against the Crush. And it is. This one's coming back. Looks like it was a block in the backfield, and so this is going to bring the offensive unit back out onto the field. The touchdown is negated. We're going to walk it back a little bit. This is where the Crush will take over. So a back and forth series of events. You get the interception by Tucker Reagan, then Jacob Boshears coughs up the ball, and then Rylan Miller picks it off and runs it deep down the sideline for a touchdown, only for it to be brought back on a penalty. And this is where the Crush take over with 4:58 left to go here in the second quarter. I'm out of breath just doing the recap. All right, there's the handoff again to number 8. This is redemption time, as he is just running people over. Finally brought down after a huge gain. That was a big run there by number 8, Jacob Boshears. He's running like a man on a mission. .435 left to go before halftime. There's the handoff. Runs into a wall of Owls. Owls bringing down 21, Rylan Miller. Didn't have much room to run at all. Four minutes to go now. And the Crush, they're definitely in scoring range. They're able to come up with plays that just tear off huge chunks of yards. So they are definitely within scoring range. Let's see what happens here. Pass number 5. Short pass. Not able to connect with his receiver. That was Miles Lefew on the pass intended for number 42, Isaac Garrett. He's another one of their threats at receiver. All right, 3:34 left to go before halftime. 8-2, Crush on top. All right, here we go. Third down. They look for a screen pass. It is caught by number 42, Isaac Garrett. Makes a move. Wrestled down. Big hit by the Owls defensive player, number 14. That's the guy that's been making plays for the Owls all night, and he swings all the way over there to the flats to make the tackle. Big play there by number 14 of the Owls. And there's the pitch to number 5. Fake pitch. He's getting around the side, but not able to get much of anything. He's wrestled down, and looks like that's going to be a turnover on downs, and the Owls will take over. We'll be back with more action after a word from our sponsor.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
And we just had a play here. We're back here in Smith County. Had a play, but there is a penalty on the flag, or there's a penalty on the field. This one could be coming back. Let's see what the official call is. Yeah, it looks like they're picking up the flag on the field. So the play will stand. And that's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Owls. There's number 14 with a handoff. Big game tonight, and his big game. Wait a minute! Was it a fumble? Looks like the Crush have it. They're going to take over. Wow. Wow. Can you believe this game? Fumble on the play, and that's by the Owls playmaker who coughed up that one. Wild series of events here in Smith County. All right, so the Crush take over. They're operating out of a shotgun now. 5 backs up, and he slings it deep down the field to 21, and he is taken out by 2 Owls players. You don't see Rylan Miller miss too many passes, but he was double covered. So it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. 2:15 left to go before halftime. Owls' only points of the game came on that safety. There's another pass. This one's caught. That's number 14. That's Bryson Bilberry with the reception. 1:55 left to go before halftime. Clock continues to tick down. Crush would love nothing more than to score before the half. And of course, Crush received the ball. So if they could work the clock down. There's a blitz by number 75. Number 5 escapes, makes some moves, picks up a gain of about 3. That's going to bring up second and about 7 to go. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7 to go. And Crush taking their time here, working the clock down. Their mindset has to be, well, if we don't score, at least the other team won't have a chance to score. Crush gets the ball back at half. Here comes another blitz, same side. That's number 5 getting away from the pressure, and he picks up a few yards. 55 seconds left to go. That's enough to move the chains. Going to bring up a whole new set of downs for Crush. 54.8 seconds left to go, 8-2. We're closing in on halftime. Miles Lefew has been working out of the quarterback position for the past couple plays. And we have a timeout on the field. We'll be back with more action here in Smith County after a word from our sponsor.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
All right, we are back here in Smith County, closing in on the final moments of the first half. Crush on top, 8-2. Sun has went down. Things are cooling off nicely here in Smith County. Once again, Bronson McNellis here with you, calling all of the action. So Crush had a chance to talk it over. Let's see if they're able to punch it in here and get some points on the board. Looks like number 21, Rylan Miller, is operating out a shotgun here. Doesn't get much running room. Doesn't look like it really goes anywhere at all. 2nd down and 10. 30 seconds left to go now. And they're able to get the play off. There's the pass. He catches, gets both feet down, and then gets knocked out of bounds with about 20 seconds left to go before halftime. It's going to be about 4 yards for a new set of downs. 3rd down. About 14 yards to go to the end zone. There's the snap. Number 5 drops back. He throws it. Bobbled, incomplete. 15.3 seconds left. That's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like that may have been, not sure which the Crush players that was. Looks like it was Rylan Miller with the bobbled reception. Still a close ball game, only 6 points between the two teams. Number 14, Bryson Bilbrey under center. Got a little motion, pitch to number 5. There's the handoff the other way. They got some running room, some daylight. Runs one guy over, and he's down. That's number 42. Knee goes down. 7.9 seconds left. Turnover on downs. Owls don't have much time to work with. You may see a desperation play here to close out the half. And you may also just see a run to close out the half and just take it in with a close ball game, because a desperation play trying to score before the half could go the wrong way. And with the way the Crush defense has been playing tonight, good chance it does. Big hit on the quarterback. There it is. There's the big play we were talking about. And that's going to do it. Wait a minute. Looks like, according to the clock, we've got 0.1 seconds left on the clock. Looks like we are going to see another play. 32-yard gain there on that pass. First down. So on this play, look for the Crush to drop back their coverage. They'll give up the underneath stuff, but they won't give up the deep plays. And we'll see what the Owls are thinking. And we are not going anywhere, as it's 0.1 seconds left before the half, 8-2. They've got time for one play here to close out the half. Exciting ball game so far. The momentum has went back and forth more times than I care to count in this game. And the Owls are going to be looking for number 14. You can bet on that. And in fact, they're just going to put the ball in his hands to start this off. Here it is. Low snap. That's the signal for the end of half. May have had some holding. There's the pass. It's deep. It's deep. Incomplete. And that is going to, and that's going to do it for the half. We'll be back, and we'll talk about the first half after a word from our sponsors.
Like a great building, a great football team needs a strong foundation. If you're building a home, business, or any kind of structure, call the Fentress County Block Company in Jamestown at 879-9942. They have all you need for that strong foundation. And if you want to watch great football, catch the Fentress County Crush. They have all it takes to be a champion.
At MetaThrift, we take great pride in our personal approach to helping our patients understand their health and medications. Meds on Q, our newest edition, creates an immediate connection between our patients and the information they need to take their medication safely. By printing QR codes on the prescription labels, we create a direct link to medication-specific videos that provide comprehensive information about your medications, including proper usage, expected benefits, and potential side effects. It's just another way MetaThrift is investing in our community.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the Parent Teachers Group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
All right, we are back here for the halftime show, sponsored by Gary Maxwell Insurance, MetaThrift Pharmacy, Fentress County Block Company, and Progressive Savings Bank. Well, it was a wild first half. Saw a lot of turnovers. Only one scoring drive. That was by the Crush on their first possession, put up 8 points. The Owls were able to get on the board by getting a safety on the Crush, and that got them their 2 points. That brought us to 8-2. In the first half, Lee Kearns with the only touchdown of the night so far, off of a big reception, took it to the house for his touchdown. Number 80 for the Crush, that's Tucker Reagan. He had a big interception. And number 21 for the Crush, Rylan Miller, also had an interception. And that is our first half stats. Once again, your players to watch in this game: number 14, Bryson Bilbrey; number 21, Rylan Miller; number 8, Jacob Boshears; number 5, Miles Lefew. We'll see what kind of halftime adjustments both teams make, and we'll be back in about 7 minutes for the start of the second half. All right, we are back. That's going to do it for the first half. We are back for the second half. Score is 8-2. 2 quarters left to play. That's going to decide this game. First half, pretty much all Crush. A lot of turnovers in the first half. You got to believe that both teams are going to look to clean up those turnovers. We saw multiple interceptions, multiple fumbles, and so both teams going to look to clean those up. Crush receives the ball. Number 42 for the Crush, back to receive. That's Isaac Garrett. All right, I believe this is the first time the Owls have kicked off tonight. That's number 74 doing the kickoff for the Owls. And he's going to kick it over to 23, who falls on it. Number 23 for the Crush, that's Gary Insco. He falls on it. Great recovery. Great cover there by number 23, Gary Insco. It was a pretty nice onside kick there by the Owls. All right. And the Crush with their first drive of the second half. Let's see what they're able to put together. There's some movement. A pitch to number 8, Jacob Boshears. Puts on the brakes, goes right up the middle of the field for a loss of yards. That's going to be about 2nd and 15. Loss of 5 there. Owls have played pretty good defense. All right, so here we go, 2nd and 15. There's a handoff. Not much up through the middle. They haven't had much success up through the middle this whole night. All right, 3rd down and about 11 to go. .640 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And Crush coming out. Number 5 taking the snap now this time. That's Miles Lefew with the pitch, with the pass out to number 14, Bryson Bilbrey. That's the quarterback with the reception. All right, Crush getting some, putting some offense together now. Number 5 back in at quarterback. Working out of the shotgun. He's going right up the middle. Gets a little bit of running room. Not much. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5. Maybe 2nd and 6 here. All right, there's the snap to number 5. Tries getting a little running room, but he's going to make something of this. What a run. What a run by number 5. Didn't look like there was much of anything, and he turned it into a first down. Big play there by number 5, Miles Leffey, who's been working a lot out of quarterback tonight. He's been working out of the shotgun. They've been using Bryson Bilbrey as a receiver in this game. With the exception of the interception, Rylan Miller had a fairly quiet first half. You would think the Crush needs to get Rylan Miller involved here in this second half, as he is a huge playmaker for the team. Once again, the only score of the game went to Lee Kearns. He had a beautiful reception early on. Ball just dropped right in his hands, and he took that one to the house. There's the snap, number 5. He's working his way down the field against this stout Owls defense that's not giving up much per play. .340 here in the third quarter. It's been all Crush here in this. There's the pass. Highly contested over there. Looking for number 42. That's Isaac Garrett. They've been trying to get the ball in his hands a lot tonight. This is going to be 4th down. We'll see if the Crush can pick up a new set of downs here. There's a snap, direct snap to Rylan Miller. He's got enough for the first. Gonna bring up a new set of downs for the Crush. Three minutes left to go here in the third quarter. It's been all Crush. Time of possession, huge in games like this. Big run there by number 5. He's rumbling, he's bumbling, he dives. He's going to be just a little short. Awesome, awesome play there by number 5, Miles Leffey. Looks like they're going to put the ball on the 1. He was 1 yard short of the touchdown. And the Crush, they're knocking on the door of another score here. Number 5 wants that touchdown. He's going to take it the other way. He's going to get in this time. Touchdown, Crush! And that's Miles Leffey putting 6 on the board. All right, they're going to go for 2. That's direct snap to number 21. He goes one way, puts on the brakes, goes the other. 2-point conversion is good. Put another 2 on the board. It is 16-2 after that 2-point conversion from Rylan Miller. We'll be back here in Smith County with more action after this.
Like a great building, a great football team needs a strong foundation. If you're building a home, business, or any kind of structure, call the Fentress County Block Company in Jamestown at 879-9942. They have all you need for that strong foundation. And if you want to watch great football, catch the Fentress County Crush. They have all it takes to be a champion.
All right, we are back here in Smith County, 16-2, Crush on top. They were able to eat just about the entire third quarter, only leaving 2 minutes, 43 seconds left in the third for the Owls to work with. Once again, time of possession, it is huge. And right now, the time of possession firmly in the hands of Crush. There's the kickoff. Number 12 trying to get some running room. Stiff arms one, makes a move on another, cuts him, makes another cut. Finally taken down by number 30 on the Crush. If he hadn't made that play there, that was Eli Justice. He's a 7th grader. If he had not made that play right there, the returner for the Owls probably would have went to the house. All right, here we go. Owls with the handoff to number 14. He has been cooled off by the Crush, dropped by number 5. That is Miles Lefew. Big tackle there by Miles Lefew. He's had a big presence in this game, and of course he was one of our players to watch. Another handoff to number 14. If I was doing a players to watch for the Owls, there would be one player on it, number 14. Just about every offensive play for the Owls has went to one man. And we're in the third quarter. We're towards the end of the third quarter. You got to believe here soon, number 14, he's going to be getting gassed. And we could be seeing that now because in the beginning of the game, his runs were going off for about 15 yards a carry and maybe even more than that. And now barely going for 2 yards. Now that's either attributed to him wearing down as the game has went on, or that's attributed to the halftime adjustments by the Crush. That's second down, about 8 to go. There's the pitch to number, guess who? Number 14. He got some running room there before he was brought down. And that looks like that was number 56 for the Crush with the tackle. That was Marquise Thoman. Getting him another tackle tonight. He had one earlier on. Looks like that's 2 tackles for Marquise Thoman. Have yourself a game, young man. There's a step, 2-step drop. And that is no good. Incomplete pass. Bring up 4th down. 4th and 5. Crush defense making a stand here. They've given up some yards, but they have not broke. They've not given up a touchdown all night. Bend, don't break. Snap, handoff, number 14. And that may have been enough for a first down. We'll see where the refs spot it. And that's going to be first down, looks like. All right. It looks like we have a timeout on the field. We'll be back with more action from Smith County after a word from our sponsor.
At Meta3 Pharmacy, managing your medications has never been easier. We are the first pharmacy in the Upper Cumberland to offer strip packaging for your medications. Our MedPack strip packaging organizes your meds in easy-to-open pouches organized by date and time you take your meds. It's simple, convenient, and certain. Let us take the worry out of your medications today. For more information, call 879-8133, or we invite you to come by and see our strip packaging machine today.
All right, we are back here in Smith County where they are going to measure the play. They're going to measure to see if he was able to get the first down. So we're going to take a look at it here. And it looks like that was enough for the first. That was a confusing way to measure that. At least from where I was up here in the booth. It looked like a confusing way to measure. But all right. First, looks like they got the first. Or no, they did not get the first. It was a turnover on downs. Okay, that makes more sense. All right, so the Crush has the ball. There's the handoff. Number 8, Jacob Boshears, getting him some. He's just throwing people around, wrestled down finally after a gain of about 8. 20 seconds left to go until the fourth quarter. And you got to believe the Crush is going to let that one just run out, give the players a breather. We'll be back with more action here from Smith County after a word from our sponsors.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the Parent Teachers Group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Like a great building, a great football team needs a strong foundation. If you're building a home, business, or any kind of structure, call the Fentress County Block Company in Jamestown at 879-9942. They have all you need for that strong foundation. And if you want to watch great football, catch the Fentress County Crush. They have all it takes to be a champion.
And we are back here in Smith County where we are starting the fourth quarter. 8 minutes left to go in this ball game. Crush on top, 16-2. We've had 2 touchdowns in this contest. One was scored by Lee Kearns in the first half. The second one scored by Miles Lefew in the second half. There's the handoff. Didn't go for many yards before he's wrestled down. Maybe a gain of 1. Looks like it was a loss of 1. Like I said, didn't look like it went very far at all. No, not a loss of 1, gain of 1. Third down. Don't have much to go for a first. All right, here we go for the let's see, third down. Here's the snap. Miles Lefew looking to pass. There it is. There's the pass. Caught. Guess who? Rylan Miller. He's taking it to the house. Touchdown. Crush. And we've got a penalty on the field. holding against Crush. That's going to wipe out the second touchdown by Rylan Miller. He would have had 2 in this game. 2 penalties bringing him back. Oh, my goodness. This is going to bring it back. Like I said, this is the second touchdown Rylan Miller has had wiped out this game due to penalties. Talk about a player that's got to be upset. So the refs are going to mark it off, and we'll have 3rd down and 11 to go. 3rd and 11. Clock continues to tick. We've got 6:50 here to go in the 4th quarter. And, oh, intercepted! This is the play that the Owls needed. Big interception there. May have got it down to about the 1-yard line. Big play for the Owls. If they can punch this in, we've got ourselves a ball game. All right, it is 6:31 left to go, and they're going to be handing it to number 14. He is wrestled down. Doesn't look like he got much of anything off of that. Crush have done a good job of bottling up number 14. He started off hot in this game and ran all over the place. Not much going here in the second half thus far. Looks like it's about 4 yards to go to the end zone. Handoff, they went it to someone else. Doesn't look like he got much either. 3rd down, Crush putting their foot down, not giving up anything now. All right, 5:40 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Uh-oh. Let's see what the refs blew the play dead. Not sure what that was, who or what that was on. Okay, it looks like we got 1 yard to go here. 3rd down, and the clock ticking down. And there it is, touchdown. They have the touchdown. That's going to get them on the board. It's going to be 8-16. All of a sudden, this is just a 1-score ball game. After eating up most of, just about all of the 3rd quarter, the Owls answer early in the 4th, and now just a 1-score ball game. And number 14 punches it in. 2-point conversion is good. Crush is a team that hasn't given up many 2-point conversions all season. They just gave up one there. And that's going to make this game 10-16. Actually, it should make it. Yes, 10-16. 5:30 left to go here. So after not giving up many 2-point conversions all year long, they just gave up one there. 10-16, down by 6 now is the Owls. So now if the Owls score again, they could potentially win this game. Talk about momentum a lot in these ball games. You got to believe momentum is with the Owls. Just like that, in junior high football, momentum can switch hands, and the whole course of the game can be changed. That's what makes junior high football one of the most exciting sports to watch. All right, number 74 for the Owls. This will be his second kickoff. There's the kick. Trying to catch Crush off guard. That's picked up. Picked up and ran. Looks like that was Rylan Miller on the return for the Crush. And they're going to take over here about the 50-yard line. Looks like they're going to put it on the 49. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 49 for the Crush. About 5:20 left to go here in the fourth quarter. All right, there's another run by number 5. He's wrestled down after a pickup of about 3 or 4. That'll bring up 2nd down. Looks like they're going to give him about 4 on the ball placement. Miles Leffey been operating a lot out of quarterback tonight. Been taking the direct snaps for the Crush. There's the snap. Number 5 puts on a move, gets around the corner. Looks like he may be a yard shy of getting that 1st down. We'll see where the officials spot it. Miles Leffey taking out someone on the sidelines over there. And it looks like it's going to be 3rd down. Okay, well, it was 1st down. They move the sticks. So 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Number 5 looking for some running room. He's been going a lot to the left side here. He must see something in the defense that makes him keep attacking the left side. That's 2nd and about 8 now for the Crush as they continue eating time and imposing their will on the defense. 4:15 left to go now in the fourth quarter. There's the snap to number 5. He fakes to the right, goes to the back to the left again, and he's going to pick up about 5-6 yards here. This is going to be 3rd down. Let's see where they spot it. 3rd and about 4 yards to go. All right. About 3:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. The clock just continues to tick down. Number 5, they're looking for a pass, drops right in his hands. He is down by the goal line. Great play there by the Crush. Looks like that was Rylan Miller coming up with the catch. I talked a little bit earlier about when they came out of the first half, come out of halftime, that Crush would look to get Rylan Miller involved because he is a playmaker, always making big plays for the Crush, and there he was making another big play, a crucial play in this game, and puts Crush in scoring range here. It's 1st and goal for the Crush. Oh, they called the play dead. False start, offense. This one's backing up. They had the ball in Rylan Miller's hands. Okay, so here we go. We're going to try it again. Miles Leffew will have will be operating out of quarterback here. There's the snap. Number 5 takes it to the left side. He's trying to cut up. Hits a guy, picks up a couple yards. Big hit there by Miles Leffew on the defender. Lowered his head and just took him down. That brings up 2nd down, 2nd and goal. Looks like they got about 7 yards to go here. Another keeper here by number 5. He's pushing his way through. It's gonna get him up around the 2-yard line. 2 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. And it looks like we've got a timeout on the field. We'll be back with more action here in Smith County after this.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Meta3 Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
All right, we are back here in Smith County for the final 2 minutes of the ball game. 16-10 Crush on top. They're about on the 2-yard line, looking to punch this one in. All right, here we go. Smith County cheerleaders trying to get the crowd worked up. Pretty good turnout for this game between the Owls and Crush. And it is a perfect night for football. Sun's down, there's a decent breeze passing through. Rylan Miller, he's out of the, oh, they've got movement again. That was going against number 42. They're going to back this one up again for the Crush. These penalties have been killing Crush all night long. 2 touchdowns wiped out for Rylan Miller over penalties. This is the sort of stuff that just drives a coach crazy. All right, here we go. We'll see if we can finally get this play off. We're back to about 3rd and 7. Bryson Bilbrey, he's working out of the quarterback spot. Low snap. Hey, went to a pass to Rylan Miller, and there's a flag on the play going against the Owls. Oh my goodness. This should spot the ball on the 1. That's going to be for the Owls. Oh, that's heartbreaking. The Owls coach, he is livid on the field. He is absolutely livid. Okay, that's going to put it about on the 1-yard line, looks like. All right, let's see what they do. They're going to do a quarterback keeper right up the middle. Touchdown is the call on the field. Put another 6 on the board for the Crush. That makes it 22-10. We'll see if they can get another 2-point conversion here. That was a touchdown by Bryson Bilbrey. Here goes the 2-point conversion attempt. That's the 21, and they're able to wrestle him down to the ground. 75 for the Owls. Takes Rylan Miller down. 2-point conversion, no good. We'll be back with more action here in Smith County after this.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainesboro.
All right, we are back here in Smith County. Final 2 minutes of this ball game. Score 22-10. Crush on top. And Crush about to kick off here. It looks like Rylan Miller is going to be handling the kickoff for the Crush. This kid can do it all. He can play defense, play offense, and apparently he can do kickoffs too. Oh, 14, he was ready to put a hit on number 17. Bryson Bilbrey was bearing down here. Wait a minute, flag on the field. Let's see. It looks like it's going to go against the Crush. Unsportsmanlike conduct, it looks like. Well, we had unsportsmanlike conduct. That's going to be a big penalty against the Crush. Not sure who that went against. Just trying to listen down on the field. A big penalty here against the Crush. Penalties have been killing Crush this game. All right, there is the ball placement. Owls are going to start on their 49. So they only got to drive the ball about 51 yards. There's the snap to number 14. He's going deep. They are looking to score right now. Intercepted by the Crush. But there is a penalty on there's a flag on the field. Let's see who that's going against. And that's against the Owls. No good, or the penalty has been declined. Crush take over. Not sure who intercepted the ball there. I was watching the flag and the refs there. 22-10, 1:37 left to go in the fourth, and from here, that's just about going to do it. Crush can run the clock out here. Owls coach telling his team not to quit, to keep fighting. Expect a lot of running plays here. Sloppy handoff. And he's going to be wrestled down, loss of yards. Clock continues to move. Owls coach calling a timeout. Took about 5 seconds for them to actually call it, for the refs to blow the whistle, but that's a timeout. We'll be back with more after a word from our sponsors.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank. insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Like a great building, a great football team needs a strong foundation. If you're building a home, business, or any kind of structure, call the Fentress County Block Company in Jamestown at 879-9942. They have all you need for that strong foundation. And if you want to watch great football, catch the Fentress County Crush. They have all it takes to be a champion.
All right, we're back here in Smith County. About 1:20 left to go here in the fourth quarter. One timeout been used by Smith County. Stop the clock. Here's another run by the Crush. They bulldoze their way forward for a few yards. Timeout again by the Owls. 1:17 left. We'll be back with more after a word from our sponsors.
At MetaThrift, we take great pride in our personal approach to helping our patients understand their health and medications. Meds on Q, our newest edition, creates an immediate connection between our patients and the information they need to take their medication safely. By printing QR codes on the prescription labels, we create a direct link to medication-specific videos that provide comprehensive information about your medications, including proper usage, expected benefits, and potential side effects. It's just another way MetaThrift is investing in our community.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
All right, we're back here in Smith County, 1:17 left to go. Owls used 2 timeouts. It's 3rd and 9. Here's a handoff, making his way through the middle of the field. He's picked up about 3-4 yards here. That's going to make it 4th down and about 4 yards to go. And we're down to the final minute now of the game. Crush get a first down here. It is game over. Owls not using their timeout now. In fact, that may have been their 3rd timeout. Not sure if they used one a little earlier or not. But okay. 35 seconds left to go in this ball game. Oh no. Looks like the Crush drew him off sides, and that should be a free first down. Yep. Going against the Owls, that's going to be 1st and 10. And that'll do it for this ball game. So the Crush, they're going to win this game 22-10. And this was the 3rd place consolation game. So the Crush going to finish 3rd place. Congratulations to the Crush on a hard-fought victory. And there we are in victory formation. They take the knee. And there we go. That's it for the ball game. Crush win 22-10. Congratulations to the Fentress County Crush. We'll be back with our wrap-up after a word from our sponsors.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Like a great building, a great football team needs a strong foundation. If you're building a home, business, or any kind of structure, call the Fentress County Block Company in Jamestown at 879-9942. They have all you need for that strong foundation. And if you want to watch great football, catch the Fentress County Crush. They have all it takes to be a champion.
At Meta3 Pharmacy, managing your medications has never been easier. We are the first pharmacy in the Upper Cumberland to offer strip packaging for your medications. Our MedPack strip packaging organizes your meds in easy-to-open pouches organized by date and time you take your meds. It's simple, convenient, and certain. Let us take the worry out of your medications today. For more information, call 879-8133, or we invite you to come by and see our strip packaging machine today.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
All right, we're back with our post-game wrap-up, and Lee Kearns scored the first touchdown of the game. We had an interception by number 80 for the Crush. That was Tucker Reagan. Had an interception by number 21, Rylan Miller. Had a touchdown by Miles Lefew, and a touchdown by Bryson Bilbrey to make up our 22-10 game. And so that's the final here in Smith County, 22-10. Crush win the game. Congratulations to them on their season. And that's going to do it for our post-game wrap-up. We'll be back with the Hall Family Pharmacy Hall Sports and Outdoor Player of the Game. That's coming up next. Stick around. And it's time now for our Hall Family Pharmacy Hall Sports and Outdoors Player of the Game. And this week's Player of the Game goes to Miles Lefew. He operated as quarterback for most of the night, made a lot of big plays, had a touchdown on the night. Miles Lefew is your Hall Family Pharmacy Hall Sports and Outdoor Player of the Game. Congratulations to Bryson Bilbrey. Well, that's going to do it for WDB's coverage of the Fentress County Crush football game tonight. We thank you for watching, and until next time, see you at the ball game.